Alright, welcome back everyone. We're jumping to Odin Chapel. There's something I forgot to do in Odin Chapel. I think I mentioned before, right? In Bloodborne, you have an elevator that doesn't have walls on all sides. Look for shortcuts. And I forgot to do this one here. Or look for hidden... I missed it. Okay. We'll go back down. This one I think you can just run against. Yeah, there we go. And there's others that you can fall. But yeah, this sort of puts us on the roof of the little Odin Chapel. You can kind of see there's a little walk area where Bagman hides out. There's the stairs. There's Vicar Amelia's hangout all the way up there. You can kind of get the layout of, you know, there's that circular area. You know, just help you out there. But over here, it's a little cool. Drop back down. And you come back in the church. And now you're above everybody. You know, like there's Ariana down there. There's the Good Samaritan. There he is. Right? And up here is the Formless Odin room. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenswood. The Great One Odin, lacking form, exists only in voice, and is symbolized by this rune. Those who memorize it enjoy a larger supply of quicksilver bullets. I no idea why. Like, I just think they wanted, like, that's a mechanic of the game. I don't think it has anything to do with lore. I don't think Odin is the form of your quicksilver bullets or anything. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade, and the essence of the formless Great One Odin. Both Odin and his inadvertent worshippers, inadvertent keyword there, worshippers, surreptitiously seek the precious blood. So this confirms, I mean, obviously if Odin Chapel didn't, right? That Odin is considered the highest god by the church.
It kind of looks like...
But not of any Odin's doing. Like, Odin didn't say, like, worship me. They were just like, oh, you're formless. You must therefore be, a right one. And we get the, Messenger Urn Festival. Accessory adorned by the naive messengers. The messengers wear the urns filled with the incense to ward off beasts on their heads upside down, suggesting a predilection to the dark. Why not let them revel as babes? Yeah. So there's just a little dormant up here, and then sorry about your pots. But that's the only way back down. So that's it. That's all that's up there. Since we have 40 insight, okay, you're not having a good time. We haven't really. I mean, I've killed a couple more bosses, I guess.
I've noticed what I can't stand this.
But not moved the story forward, so none of them have really changed.
Brave and there are.
Right, I still have her blood, so.
I'm sorry, unless...
Yeah, I would like to, but I can't because I got the other one's blood and I don't want to get you guys angry at each other. Alright, so remember over here, right? We talked about the thing that tried to grab me, you know, and it made the spell, and we said, you know, we'd come back to that. And now we've seen an Amygdala, right?
Yes.
Do the same spell at the door, and the stone protected us. So now that we have 40 insight, and, you know, we've seen the Amygdalas. We know the Amygdala's a thing. We can look back and see what's actually doing the grabbing. And that this is there the entire time, okay? Did I not? Yep, I triggered it. You can see it reaching out and doing the grabbing, and just reaching for you. It's all really Amygdalas seem to do. Is just hang out in places and mess with the hunter. I mean, I guess you could say the gift of the Godhead, because that tonsil stone does look like its head.
Yeah.
Little thing here. But the thing is that, I think this is the one we see now. I don't know if we go to Yargul, if there's any we can see yet. There are some in Yargul. There are multiple Amigalas around. So, I also love that, this is where, Eileen stands. So, like, you can have that conversation with Eileen about Hemwick, with that in the background. And obviously, I don't think she's seeing it. Because I don't think you would just, like, chill here and ponderously look out and go, let me think about things. With that grabby hands guy, like, just, like, right there. So yeah, with 40 insight, you can begin to see, Amigalas throughout the world. They're just hanging around, checking things out. Let's go... You know, if I die, which is pretty likely with this much insight, I want to at least spawn back from that area. But we checked out the area to the right of Vicar Amelia's cathedral.
Yeah.
So now we're going to check out the area to the left of the Grand Cathedral.
It's actually a theory that all the Amidala, the things are actually the same being, only since it's, you know, a great one, it can have itself in multiple places at once.
The problem with that theory is that you kill an Amigala as a boss, and the others are still there.
Yeah, but it isn't, it's something about the message it displays after you kill it is the same as, the lesser beings that aren't great ones, so it's believed that you didn't actually kill a great one, you just killed one of them.
I don't think that happens after Amigala. I think that happens after Rom.
What?
And Rom drops a kin cold blood, not a great one's cold blood, implying that Rom is not a great one. I don't think there's any doubt that Amigala is a great one.
That's not what I'm saying.
Bloodshot Eyeballs. I think we've looked at these before, haven't we?
I don't know. Do we have them? We do them, probably.
Oh. Holy Material Chest. An exquisite eyeball removed quickly after death, or perhaps even before. Used to unlock the sealed old labyrinth in the Hintertombs. Yes, even before, as we've seen with the women in Yarhul Gurul, trying to scoop my eyes out when I'm still making quite a bit of use of them. This next area can suck. So, now we're heading toward Hemwick. And I think this is going to be Hemwick Charnel Lane. This is one of the two massive grave areas. The Forbidden Forest is another, right? Yeah. There's a lot of people to bury, you know? And you can see, like, they're just buried along the path. Like, we've run out of cemetery. So many people to bury, we've run out of cemetery.
Wow.
What makes this area hard? There are dogs throughout this area. In these woods. There are huntsmen all over, riflemen, right? And... well, you see it when you see it. But in a second here, you're gonna see some red spawny thing. There it goes. Because I am so awesome with my insight, I get those wandering, freaky Muppet head looking dudes. And they are crazy fast.
That's the hunting dog.
Now that's, yeah. So these guys are actually, like, more disgusting and worse.
Yeah.
They have knives strapped all over them.
Well,
right?
Well, I don't know. It says the book refers to them as pincushions, so I almost want to think it was stabbed in it.
Yeah, except, I mean, they're not moving like they're stabbed a bunch of times. They're moving like... These things, I mean, like, they look like it's been embedded in the dog to make it more deadly, right?
Yeah. Yeah, in some places it looks like it's strapped on, in other places
see,
it
like,
looks like it's inside
there's
it.
ropes there. So I'd like to imagine that on the backside of these knives is the board that they're in. Not that they're in the flesh of the dog. Because, I mean, it's already terrible enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so, when you come to this area, Mike's tip for getting through this area is to hug to the left. And, alright, so I gotta deal with, Mr. Muppet Head over here. He looks like Animal from the Muppets. Right? The drummer. And he's just as freaky and fast. But, fortunately, he does stagger if you can hit him. I am just shy of enough stamina, it looks like, to take him all the way down, so... but freaky fast, highly annoying. Yeah, I'll hit you through a tree, I don't care. I will do that. Okay, because hugging to the left, you have, like, that guy, and then you're pretty much through the zone with one more huntsman. Oh, jeez, don't shoot me, dude. One more huntsman down here and 2 dogs. And you can kind of stay to the side, out of sight of the huntsman's rifle and get the dogs. Alright, and then sort of stay to the side here, yeah, and then stay out of the way of this huntsman. Unfortunately for me, because I'm so awesome with my insight, that's not the final phase. Animal is the final phase.
Animal's the final phase of what?
Of, like, to get out of this zone. Now, I'm gonna come back to the zone. I'm not skipping it. Alright, there's stuff to collect and explore here. I don't think there's anything lore-wise, that we haven't already encountered. But once you can make it that far, right, this zone can be a nightmare. Those guys are shooting, you don't see where they're at, there's dogs jumping at you. But once you've made it that far... Oh, yeah. There you go. Total Dracula scene with the crows flying away to the castles. By the way, castle? Distance there? No, that's still in this area, Hemwick. Okay, that's not Canehurst. We will be able to see Canehurst shortly. Okay, you can get here and you can light that. And so now that I've lit this, it makes exploring the area behind me so much safer, right? By the way, crazy little witch ladies down there dancing in Hemwick.
Hemwick grave women.
Yes. So they are down there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it from here. We'll take a look when we get down there.
Graveyard dwelling mad women. So
they're down there harvesting organs from bodies. Like, that's what's on that contraption right there. Again, for ritual material. But I believe that Hemwick Charnel Lane is out here harvesting these graves. So these graves were buried by Yarnamites and buried by people from Bergenworth and buried by old Yarnamites, right? Mm-hmm. They're not actively using this area anymore because it's kind of filled up. But these women are out here for Yarhar Ghul to harvest stuff for their rituals, right? Because we will also see the witches of Hemwick, which look a lot like the eye witches that try to scoop her eyeballs out. So I think that's where that comes from. And remember I said that the executioners hang around areas that are important to Yarhar Ghul?
yeah.
They're out here as well. They're sort of like overseeing this operation of body harvesting. I think that's the story of what goes on in this area. This is not lore that I read in, like, I don't think it was covered that 90-page lore document. It might have been mentioned. I mean, it was 90 pages. This is just stuff from reading other Reddit posts and lore, and then, like, slowly it's like, yeah, that clicks for me. That's what this area is. That makes sense to me. Okay, so I know the side on the right coming back now is cleared off, so I have the hunters to the left. Fortunately, I've done this area many a time, and I don't really need to scout it because I kind of know where they're hiding. I'm not gonna grab items because you just leave yourself open to shots. Alright, let's get these two guys over here. Don't know if... Oops. No! Not like this. Not here, not now. That was so close to death. Oh, geez, you're not dead. Okay. Unfortunately, you're just gonna drop Quicksilver bullets. I'm gonna get a lot of bullets out of this, but... I think... There's one more... There he comes. Red Walkie dude. We gotta take him out. I don't think there's more dogs. I think we're good with the dogs. I think if you clear out this side first, you're kind of done with the dogs. Let's see if I can get him. Alright, got him out. Okay, I think he's the last one of those guys. Now these guys can be a pain. Because you do not want to get shot by all four of them at once. Unfortunately, they can also be a pain. Because they're not going to chase you. They got guns. Why would they? So this calls for a little bit of tactical fire. Yes, I wasted 2 on one guy. I did do that, and I regret nothing. Alright, so let me just chill for a second. I think they'll relax here in a moment. And go back to looking at their fire. Pretty fire. They're the worst huntsmen in the world, to be honest. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do one fire and follow up with the shot. And you think, like, hey, this is overkill, right? This is just a couple riflemen. And I'm telling you, it is not. Multiple shots close range will kill you instantly. Do you want to give it up now? I went behind the tree, you can't see me. You can't see me. Pretty fire. Okay.
So, the animal guys, they're called Mad Ones?
Any interesting lore on them? Is that a no?
I'm reading through it. Give me a chance.
So up here you find some bone arrow mash, but we had that, didn't we?
No, it doesn't say anything.
Bone marrow ash before. It's collected here, so this is the area to farm to get some more, I think. I don't know if the hunters will drop any. It'll be something I'll be using a lot of later in the game when I get my blood tinge up. And I get the guns that I want to use. Because it can add a lot of damage to your gun. Actually, Amagala is a good one to use your gun on. Good boss that is. Like we'll take a good amount of damage to the head, and is kind of good late game, late stage, just to finish it off. Look at that again. Every time there's like a trap set for you to get shot and killed, it's just pebbles. So I'm gonna get killed over. I think that's it. I don't think there's any lore item in this area. Other than like, hey, Hemwick Charnel Lane is where they collect the bone marrow ash. Because there's a lot of freaking graves. So there's a lot of bones. Let's see, how are we doing on this one? We're getting close to a stopping point. And I think that's where we can stop and say that would be, next episode. we'll press on a bit here into Hemwick Charnel Lane. We'll go down. We'll dance with the women's. We'll have a good time. I mean, they just want to dance. Look at them. All they want to do is dance. Totally sure they're not going to use those fire pokers to burn me. So, with that, we're gonna sign off on this episode. Maybe. I hit the right button. There we go. And we will see you next time.